each and every one of you, including you, Matt, for the courage it takes to step up and join the team to fight this carnage. Carnage that really is financial treason on America and really on the world. And the carnage is essentially selling, as you know, assets electronically and not delivering them, which in this case for the apes is the stock. Okay. And of course, the two most prominent cases that you guys are working with are AMC and GameStop. But the reality is there's hundreds, if not over 1,000 of companies that have experienced this in the past, and certainly many that are experiencing it today. So, out of respect for your growing numbers, which I understand worldwide is in totality like 4.5 million with all the subgroups and the Reddit subgroups and whatever. I hear crazy numbers. Is that true? 4.5 million?
So it's actually confirmed from a share recount over 4 million individual owners. Okay.
So the point is that to honor really your courage and your time and effort, because most of you men and women are volunteers, I agreed to come alongside you and go public and say, hey, I applaud this group. I'm aligned with this group. And of course, it's got a cross section of people in it. I'm sure some of them are legitimate and some of them are probably work for the other side. Who knows, Yeah. That's happened in most of my cases where they infiltrate your camp, right? So anyway, the point is, over time, I keep getting massive amounts of emails and communications, help me. Well, I can't really address individuals for multiple reasons. One, a single individual, you can't really go about doing a case for them because it's cost so many dollars to do a case. And so ultimately, what I decided would be in the best interest of this space, this legal space, and this mission, which is to help stop this and further expose it to the world so they see the magnitude of the carnage and its impact on families and jobs and technology, and for God's sakes, everything we do to live, I would try to figure out, is there somebody who's willing to step up and start this and somehow, and I'm not certain how that's going to come about, organize a group of individuals under that one person that is going to put together monies to ultimately allow me and my colleagues to go out and hire the experts and hire certain people to investigate and do due diligence on whether, are there claims there, which my gut tells me, well, of course there are, based on, I've seen like over 60 plus due diligence on companies over the last 20 years. We filed 20 lawsuits, I think 21 now, counting the one we recently filed. Most of those are resolved. A couple are still pending. But I know cancer when I see it, financial cancer when I see it. And these companies have financial cancer, which is essentially counterfeit shares, either because of the relending of the shares habitually or selling shares that they don't deliver, or usually both, and other nefarious things, that are in there. So at the end of the day, Chad Brewer is an ape. He's a two-term or 2 tours in Afghanistan, ex-military Army guy, grew up in the country, who said, look, I'll step up. And I didn't know Chad before this. So I've only known him a short period of time. So it's not just about Chad, this is about the movement. And he's the one that filled that space, just to be blunt. And what he's doing, just to be clear on this issue, Matt, I have nothing to do with GoFundMe. I have nothing to do with raising the money. I don't even want to know about that. Okay. All I want to know is that ultimately somebody's got to put some money together to allow me to go out and hire the necessary people to properly investigate this. Obviously, we know how to do that because we've done it over 60 times to public companies. Mm-hmm. And obviously, we know how to bring the claims. Go read our recent complaint, Harrington in the Southern District of New York. So at the end of the day, my mission is the same mission I started with when I first talked to you and got introduced to the ape community, and that's to expose this, prosecute this, root this out. And as I've said many times, you and your group bring extraordinary dimension of accountability to this that Wall Street didn't count on. You know, being a lawyer is one thing, but doing what you do, which is effectively being a bigger bully than Wall Street is, it creates, you know, a sensation. They may have to excuse themselves and go to the bathroom before they jump in the deep end with you.